This is lesson 491. This is a spelling dictation lesson. I will dictate words where syllable rule 3 will be responsible for the division of at least one syllable within each of these words. Syllable rule 3 says that whenever two vowels are next to one another in a word, yet do not join together to form a vowel team, divide the syllable between those two vowels. And the examples given are lion, diet, fluent, boyish, flower, and coed. If you will notice in all of these examples, we have a vowel followed by another vowel where those two vowels do not join together and form a team. And syllable rule 3 says that when that occurrence happens, when two vowels, could be a single vowel or a vowel team, when two vowels are next to one another and do not form a team, then you divide between them. Because remember, every syllable must have one vowel sound and only one vowel sound. You cannot have two vowel sounds in one syllable. So with that in mind, let's begin dictation now. 10 rows of words beginning with row 1. The first word is Creole. Creole. Creole refers to a person of mixed ancestry of European and black origin, usually from the Caribbean. Creole. The first syllable is Cree, 3 sounds. K, R, E. Ol, 2 sounds. O, ol. Creole. Now the first thing we do is look for teams. We look for letters representing their second sounds, and we look for a silent E. We have a silent E in this word. Next, we identify our vowel sounds. 2 vowel sounds here, so we have a 2-syllable word. Next, we apply syllable division. Syllable rule 3 is in effect here because 2 vowels are next to one another, but they do not join together and form a team. So we separate the syllable between those 2 vowels. And then we associate vowel group numbers with our vowel sounds. Creole. And we capitalize the C in Creole because Creole refers to an ethnic group of people. Genuine. Genuine. She is very genuine. Genuine. Je has 2 sounds. Je, e. New, 2 sounds. N, u. Ein, 2 sounds. I, n. Genuine. When we mark the word, the first thing we do is look for teams in the word. We look to see if any letter is representing its second sound, and we look to see if we have a silent E in the word. In this instance, we have G representing its second sound, and the last letter in this word is the silent E. Next, we identify our vowel sounds. 3 vowel sounds. Remember, every vowel sound must have its own syllable, so we have a 3-syllable word. Now we apply syllable division. And as you can see, in the first and second syllables, we have syllable rule 1 in effect because one consonant comes between the E and the U. Now between the U and the I, there's nothing between those 2 vowels. So syllable rule 3 is in effect, and we divide between the U and the I. And finally, we assign vowel group numbers to our vowel sounds. Je, nu, ein. Genuine. And in conversation, you would pronounce this word genuine. Mediate. Mediate. We had someone come in and mediate the conflict. Mediate. Now, for spelling, you need to pronounce this mediate. Mediate. Me has 2 sounds. M, E. Di, 2 sounds. D, I. 8, 2 sounds. A, T. Mediate. So the first thing we do is look for teams. We look for letters representing their second sounds, and we look for a silent E. We have a silent E. Next, we identify our vowel sounds. Now we apply syllable division. And here we have in the first syllable E, followed by a consonant, followed by a vowel. That's going to be syllable rule 1. And in the next instance, we have an I and A together that do not form a team, so we split the syllables between the I and the A according to syllable rule 3. And finally, we assign vowel group numbers. Mediate. And in conversation, we would say mediate. Misery. Misery. They say misery loves company. Misery. Mi, 2 sounds. I. Zer, 2 sounds. Z, E, 1 sound. Misery. Now, at this point, pause the video, completely mark the word, and when you've completed that process, advance the video. Misery. Misery. Row 2, cameo. Cameo. The famous actor made a cameo appearance in the movie. Cameo. First syllable ka, 2 sounds. K, a. Me, 2 sounds. E. O, 1 sound. Cameo. Pause the video, mark the word, and then advance the video. Cameo. Giant. Giant. He is a giant among men. And for spelling, pronounce it giant. Ji has 2 sounds. J, I. Ant, 3 sounds. A, n, t. Giant. Mark the word. Giant. Giant. Violet. Violet. A violet grew in the pasture. Violet. First syllable vi, 2 sounds. V, I. O, 1 sound. Let, 3 sounds. L, e, t. Vi, o, let. Mark the word. Violet. Mayor. Mayor. The mayor of the small town was reelected. May-or. May has 2 sounds. A. Or, 1 sound. Or. May-or. Mark the word. May-or. Row 3. Punctuate. Punctuate. It is important to punctuate the sentence correctly. Punctuate. Punk, 4 sounds. P, k. Tu, 2 sounds. T, u. 8, 2 sounds. A, t. Punk, tu, 8. Mark the word. Punk, tu, 8. NC is a blend here, so we put half circles under the N and the C. And then this blend counts as a unit of 1 when you're determining where to divide the word into syllables. Vial. Vial. A vial is a small glass container for fluid. Vial. Vi has 2 sounds. V, I. All, 2 sounds. Aw, ul. Vial. Mark the word. Vial. Vial. A is followed by L at the end of the word. Normally, A in that position will make its extra sound, aw, according to vowel group 8. Audio. Audio. There's something wrong with the audio in this movie. Aw-di-o. First syllable, 1 sound, aw. Di, 2 sounds. Duh, I. O, one sound. Audio. Mark the word. Audio. Audio. Operate. Operate. Do you know how to operate this equipment? Operate. One sound. Per, two sounds. P, Eight, two sounds. A, t. Operate. Mark the word. Operate. Row 4, prayer. Prayer. We will say a prayer for you. Prayer. Now for spelling, pronounce it pray. Pray has three sounds. P, r, a. One sound. Prayer. Mark the word. Prayer. Prayer. Poetry. Poetry. She writes beautiful poetry. Poetry. First syllable po, two sounds. P, o. One sound. Tree. T, r, e. Tree. Mark the word. Tree. Sewer. Sewer. The sewer is backed up. Sewer. Two syllables. First syllable su, two sounds. S, oo. One sound. Su, Mark the word. Su, EW can represent two sounds. The first sound for EW is the sound U, as in the word few. And the second sound EW represents is the sound oo, as in this word here, sewer. Howitzer. Howitzer. A howitzer is a weapon. How, it, zer. First syllable how, two sounds. H, ow. It, two sounds. It. Zer, two sounds. Z, How, it, zer. Mark the word. Howitzer. Howitzer. Iodine. Iodine. I take iodine as a medicine. Iodine. First syllable I. Second syllable O. Dine, three sounds. D, I, n. Iodine. Mark the word. Iodine. Mackerel. Mackerel. The fisherman caught mackerel. Mackerel. Mack, three sounds. A, k. One sound. L, two sounds. L. Mackerel. Mark the word. Mackerel. CK must stay with the short vowel, so we have an exception to syllable rule 1. Celery. Celery. Cut up some celery for the salad. Celery. Se, two sounds. S, e. Lur, two sounds. Ul, E, one sound. Celery. Mark the word. Celery. Gory. Gory. The movie was very gory and bloody. Gory. Gore has two sounds. G, or. E, one sound. Gory. Mark the word. Gory. Row 6. Cereal. Cereal. I will have cereal for breakfast. Cereal. C has two sounds. S, E. Re, two sounds. R, E. All, two sounds. Aw, ul. Cereal. Mark the word. see, re, all. Flyer, flyer. A flyer is a handbill that advertises a particular product or event. Flyer. Fly, 3 sounds. F, l, I. One sound. Flyer, mark the word. Flyer. Neon, neon. The neon sign was beautiful at night. Neon. Ni, 2 sounds. N, E. On, 2 sounds. Ah, n. Neon, mark the word. Neon. Idiot, idiot. Sometimes he acts like he is an idiot. Idiot. First syllable I, 1 sound. Di, 2 sounds. D, I. Ot, 2 sounds. Ah, t. I, di, ot. Mark the word. I, di, ot. And the word is spoken in conversation, idiot. Row 7, diagnose, diagnose. The doctor will diagnose his patient. Diagnose. Di has 2 sounds. D, I. Ag, 2 sounds. A, g. Nose, 3 sounds. N, O, s. Diagnose. Mark the word. Diagnose. Foyer, foyer. The party was held in the foyer of the public building. Foyer. Foy has 2 sounds. F, oi. 1 sound. Foyer. Mark the word. Foyer. Glorify, glorify. It is wrong to glorify war. Glorify. Glor, 3 sounds. G, l, or. I, 1 sound. Fi, 2 sounds. F, I. Glorify. Mark the word. Glorify. Reunite. Reunite. We were able to reunite the puppy and its owner. Reunite. Re has 2 sounds. R, E. U, 1 sound. Night, 3 sounds. N, I, t. Reunite. Mark the word. Reunite. Row 8, violence, violence. Violence seems to be increasing in our society. Vi-o-lence. Vi has 2 sounds. V, I. O, 1 sound. Lence, 4 sounds. L, e, n, s. Violence. Mark the word. Violence. History. History. I like to read books about history. Now for spelling, pronounce it history. Hiss, 3 sounds. H, I, s. Tor, 2 sounds. T, or. E, 1 sound. History. Mark the word. History. History. Fuel. Fuel. I need to put some fuel in the car. Fuel. First syllable, few, 2 sounds. F, U. L, 2 sounds. E, L. Fuel. Mark the word. Fuel. Fuel. Plowing. Plowing. The farmer was plowing in the field. Plowing. Plow has 3 sounds. P, L, ow. Ing, 2 sounds. Ng. Plowing, mark the word. Plowing. Row 9, ruin, ruin. I think you will ruin the soup if you put that spice in it. Ruin. Ru has 2 sounds. Ruh, oo. In, 2 sounds. N. Ruin. Mark the word. Ruin. U is representing its second long sound, oo. Dialect. Dialect. I cannot quite place the dialect of the person speaking. Di-a-lect. Di has 2 sounds. D, I. A, 1 sound. Lect, 4 sounds. L, e, k, t. Dialect. Mark the word. Dialect. React. React. Don't be too quick to react. React. Re has 2 sounds. R, E. Act, 3 sounds. A, k, t. React. Mark the word. React. Piety. Piety. He shows great piety when he is in church. Piety. Pi has 2 sounds. P, I. E, 1 sound. T, 2 sounds. T, E. Piety. Mark the word. Piety. Row 10, diet. Diet. I need to go on a diet. Die, 2 sounds. D, I. Et, 2 sounds. E, t. Diet. Mark the word. Diet. Crayon. Crayon. I just stepped on a crayon. Crayon. Cray has 3 sounds. K, r, a. On, 2 sounds. Ah, n. Crayon. Mark the word. Crayon. Triangle. Triangle. A triangle has 3 sides. Try, 3 sounds. T, r, I. Ang, 2 sounds. A, ng. Gull, 2 sounds. G, ul. Triangle. Mark the word. Triangle. And our last word is cyanide. Cyanide. Cyanide is a very poisonous gas. Cyanide. Sigh has 2 sounds. S, I. A, 1 sound. Nide, 3 sounds. N, I, d. Cyanide. Mark the word. Cyanide. And this completes the dictation of words from lesson 491.